Okay, this is just a quick demonstration and explanation of a game I made called BeeEvolution. The idea is you have to get from where you start to this blue dot here while avoiding the bees. So like I can show you here, if you hit a bee, you go back to level 0 and start all over again. Every level there is a new bee, and obviously your objective is to get to this, you could say the hive here. Now, what's interesting about this game, and what I find interesting about it, is that it uses an evolutionary algorithm to evolve the bees each time, to supposedly make them, say, smarter, or even how they play. So they start, learning how you play and get better. How it works is each bee gets a score based on, like how close they got to you and everything. Each bee has certain attributes: their start point, their velocity, their end point, that sort of thing. And at the end of each level, the bees with the highest, it's randomly selected, but the bees with the highest scores have the highest chance of being picked. And I'll go through, and it will pick 2 bees to become parents and take attributes from each of those. It's randomized which attributes it takes from each of them. And there are like small chances of mutations, so the attributes change slightly anyway. But the main thing is that the best performing bees are more likely to be chosen, and their attributes are combined with other best performing bees. Each round, a new bee is added, and they have random attributes. So you could almost say that, a new bee has entered the colony, and also the bee that was worst performing just gets deleted. So one bee family dies, you could say. And so the idea is that each round they should get more intelligent to how you play. So if you always go to the top, hopefully the bees that go to the top, those ones survive, and it will learn to be that, and then you'll have to start going from the bottom. And the score's calculated from the distance every frame, and it is adjusted to how many frames the bees were alive. So obviously, it's not biased towards slow or fast ones, but maybe there's still a strategy that's the best. You can see I was going to the top quite a lot at the beginning there, and now all the bees that seem to be going to the top are the ones that are surviving. And yeah, you can see the same sort of bees sort of survive. They do, mixed traits of all of them, and you're seeing I'm having to change my strategy, and it goes a lot easier for me if I just go down and across rather than my straight diagonal or upwards first. And yeah, it was just a very simple implementation of a evolutionary algorithm. You can see them learning to how I play. You can see them trying to go across the entire screen at once there. Seems like a good play for them, but I'm far too fast for these bees. I'll show. There you go. I lost finally. So I'll show you the code here. This is the. I will upload this, but you see this in the description. This is the main section for choosing. You can see there's like a 10% chance of mutations. Each one's choice is, it's just a random number between 0 and the total scores, and then I go through all the scores of all the bees, and then when it gets to below 0, and i.e. That's the one it's chosen on, then that's the position it chooses. Then there's a 50% chance on which attributes taken from each one. You can see in this one, it goes first parent, second parent, first parent, second parent, first parent. But if it's this way around, it's second parent, first parent, second parent, first parent. And each attribute has a 10% chance of mutating. So there's probably, if you think about it, there's about there's 4 attributes, there's a 40% chance, not really, that's not how stats works, but there's like a 40% chance of a mutation happening. So yeah, that's all. The code should be in the description. Let me know what level you get to.